Most of the big Android phones of early 2021 have now launched, and so as summer approaches, it's time to update our top picks. Take a sec to subscribe to Android Central so you don't miss all of our future reviews, and we'll jump right in. Recent price cuts now mean that the regular Galaxy S21 is the best overall Android phone for most people. It delivers the full Samsung flagship experience in a phone that's more pocketable and affordable than the S21 Ultra. For the money, you still get a fantastic 120Hz display, top-tier processor, and nice-to-have extras like wireless charging and a very competent triple-camera array, though without the super telephoto camera of Samsung's more expensive handset. Samsung also has finally figured out how to do decent in-screen fingerprint this year, and in terms of the software in general, you'll find that One UI 3 gives you a good-looking and performant Android interface with solid Google integration and an expansive feature set. What's just as important though is software support, with Samsung now promising 3 years of platform updates and 4 years of security updates with its new Galaxy flagships. That's more than you'll get even with a Google Pixel, and a sign that a high-end Samsung is good for the long haul. If you want the very best screen, the biggest battery, and a frankly ludicrous camera setup, then look no further than the S21's big brother, the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Building on the foundations of that vanilla S21, the Ultra upgrades the main camera sensor to a gigantic 108MP unit, and adds a twin telephoto setup capable of 3x and 10x zoom. For far-flung photography on a phone, there's simply no better option than the top-end Samsung flagship. Plus, the gigantic size of the S21 Ultra means it can offer an enormous, bright, and stunning 6.8-inch curved display, along with one of the biggest batteries you'll find in an Android flagship. What's more, with doubts about whether we'll get a new Galaxy Note this year, the S21 Ultra brings you closer to that concept than any rival, with external S Pen stylus support. Simply put, if you don't mind spending a lot of cash and absolutely want the best of the best with no compromises, that's exactly what you'll get with the Galaxy S21 Ultra. If you're shopping in Europe, the OnePlus 9 Pro is priced very competitively versus Samsung's phones, and just offers a fantastic all-round premium experience whichever country you happen to be in. OnePlus's display comes very close to matching the S21 Ultra's, though that great display comes packaged in a smaller and lighter handset. OnePlus also has the edge when it comes to charging speeds, with 65W wired and 50W wireless charging, which is pretty much unmatched in a mainstream phone. The other big deal with the new OnePlus handsets is Hasselblad and the improvements made to its camera system. In addition to more natural color tuning thanks to the partnership with the Swedish camera veteran, it's using a custom 48MP Sony IMX789 sensor for its main camera and a capable 50MP sensor for the ultra-wide. This is not only OnePlus's best camera ever, but one of the best setups in any Android phone. And with OnePlus's Oxygen OS, you've got a highly customizable UI that's a little bit closer to vanilla Android than some of the other phones on this list. While we are expecting a Pixel 5a in just a few months, the Pixel 4a remains the budget champion, giving you just enough phone to do pretty much everything you'd want to do. Don't be fooled by the bland exterior and run-of-the-mill specs. The Pixel 4a is a phenomenal little phone with the best camera you'll find in a device at this price point. Being a Pixel, you also get all of Google's smart AI-based services built in, including tight integration with Google Assistant, and Pixel exclusives like Live Transcribe, which works with any audio playing on the device. Its small size also means it's easily pocketable, even with a battery that's large enough to last you for a full day's use whatever you're doing. Plus, Google's upgrade promise means you're good for Android security and platform updates through until 2023. Google's flagship Pixel 5 takes the fundamentals of the 4a and cranks it up a few more notches. The display is now slightly larger with smaller bezels and boasts a smoother 90Hz refresh rate. The chassis is built out of metal with a unique bioresin skin, and Google has even added wireless charging and IP68 protection for dust and water spills. And in addition to the faster Snapdragon 765 processor, more RAM and internal storage, the Pixel finally gets an ultra-wide camera, alongside a collection of new stabilized video shooting modes. In essence, the Pixel 5 gives you almost everything you'd want out of a premium Android phone for significantly less than most of the competition. That's because, like the 4a, what makes the Pixel 5 special is its software, its services, and its AI. So if you want a premium phone at basically mid-range prices, and you're big on the Google ecosystem, the Pixel 5 is definitely worth a look. New foldable phones are emerging all the time, but if you want the very best overall experience in a phone with more than one screen, then our recommendation is still the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. It's built on the same solid foundations as the Galaxy S20 and Note 20, with a reliable triple camera setup and a 120Hz internal display. The Fold 2 essentially gives you a phone and a tablet in one. The outer display is a 6.23-inch AMOLED panel that's good for just about anything you'd normally do on a phone, and when you need more space to work or play, all you need to do is open it up to reveal a 7.6-inch AMOLED canvas. But even at the Fold 2's high price, there are some compromises. It's more fragile than a traditional phone, with no water resistance to speak of, so you want to be more careful with this than you would a regular glass and metal device. There are still some app compatibility issues too when transitioning between the two displays. Nevertheless, if you want a taste of the future and have the cash to spend, the Galaxy Z Fold 2 is where it's at in terms of foldables. That's it for now. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews, comparisons, leaks, and more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.